Hello everyone, welcome to Ahadhan Academy online tutorial. Today's topic is just the characteristics of post-colonial literature. First of all, it reclaims spaces and places. Colonialism was above all a means of claiming and exploiting foreign lands, resources and people. Enslavement, indentured labor, migration forces many indigenous populations to move from the places that they considered home. Postcolonial literature attempts to counteract their resulting alienation from their surroundings by restoring a connection between indigenous people and places through description, narration, and dramatization. Second thing is asserting cultural integrity. During colonization, the indigenous cultures of those countries subjected to foreign rule were often sidelined, suppressed, and openly denigrated in favor of elevating the social and cultural preferences and conventions of the colonizers. In response, much postcolonial literature seeks to assert the richness and validity of indigenous cultures in an effort to restore pride in practices and traditions that were systematically degraded under colonialism. Third thing is revising history. Colonizers often depicted their colonial subjects as existing outside of history in unchanging, timeless societies, unable to progress or develop without their intervention and assistance. In this way, they justified their actions, including violence against those who resisted colonial rule. Revising history to tell things from the perspective of those colonized is thus a major preoccupation of postcolonial writing. The fourth thing is resistant descriptions. Postcolonial writers use detailed descriptions of indigenous people, places, and practices to counteract or resist the stereotypes, inaccuracies, and generalizations which the colonizers circulated in educational, legal, political, and social texts and settings. The fifth thing is appropriation of the colonizer's language. Although many colonized countries are home to multiple indigenous languages, in India, for example, more than 12 languages exist alongside English. Many post colonial writers choose to write in the colonizer's tongue. However, authors such as Arundhati Roy deliberately play with English, remolding it to reflect the rhythms and syntax of indigenous languages and inventing new words and styles to demonstrate mastery of a language that was, in a sense, forced upon them. The final thing is reworking colonial art forms. Similarly, authors such as Arundhati Roy rework European art forms like the novel to reflect indigenous modes of invention and creation. They reshape imported colonial art forms to incorporate the style, structure, and themes of indigenous modes of creative expression such as oral poetry and dramatic performances. Thank you.